Hey guys, this is going to be a first impressions video. Now I don't know if you can hear what's going on behind me in the valley. There's a huge flock of sheep and they're making a lot of noise. I'm hoping I can talk myself over them. I don't make many first impressions videos, although I do like to have them on my channel because it's a good way for me to compare where I was when I got the tool and where I end up being once I used it for a month, 2, 3, 6, a year. And since this is my first Wenger knife, the Ranger 78, I thought, well, it would be a good time. I bought this, I threw it in my gear slinger, came out in the woods, and I hiked a bit, and then I started working with it. I worked with it for about 10, maybe 15 minutes, and I noticed a few things that were question marks. I don't know if I like them or not yet. Some of them I know I don't like, but I can fix those. First of all, the blade. It is a one-hand opening folder. Now, I can't open it yet with my right hand, but I can open it with my left hand. And I can do that because when you close it, you don't have such a powerful spring here. You don't get that snap that you do with the Victorinox knives. It closes fairly well, but not with so much force. And I like that. The way you close this, because it's a locking folder, you press on the logo here, that depresses the liner lock, and you just close the blade. So far, so good. I like that. Now, one thing that I find a bit odd is the fact that the blade is a bit flexible. I'm not used to that from the Victorinox knives. And one thing I do not like, but I can correct it, is the fact that the blade is only sharpened down to here. Another 6 millimeters and a choil would have been a good idea. I'm going to do that myself because I've really started to like sharpening choils. The second tool is the saw. This saw is much bigger than the saw on the Victorinox knives, about a centimeter bigger. I have cut through 2 pieces of hazel, so 3-4 cuts. So far I like it. I don't know if it's better. Than a Victorinox. I will only know that after I compare them, and I will compare them, rest assured. I think it will be a lot of fun to compare them. I've heard that there is a Wenger model that has a locking saw blade. I don't know which one that is. If you guys know, please tell me. I would be very grateful for that information. The rest of the tools, you have the bottle opener, flathead screwdriver and wire stripper bender, and the can opener, which is like the can opener on the Leathermans. Only difference is this one is actually sharpened. You can actually remove bark with it. So, very well. It's sharpened. This is going to cut you. I like that. I wish they would have put this effort in the blade. Now, on the back side, you have the crosshair screwdriver and an awl. Odd thing about the awl, it's not sharpened at all. No sharp edges here. The tip, I'm hoping you can see it, not that sharp, but it does a good job in going in to wood. There you go. Now, probably the strangest thing I noticed about this knife, and the first thing I noticed, that's why I kept it for last, was the position of the blade. It's on the wrong side. Well, wrong side. With Victorinox knives, you usually have the blade on this side, which for me is perfect because it's closer to my knuckles, gives me more control. I have a few Victorinox knives that have the blade in the middle, and I thought I would like them better, but it turns out I don't. I like the ones that have the blade here. I am curious, left-handed people, do you like to have the blade more on this side? Because, like for me, as a righty, it is closer to your knuckles, gives you more control? Or do you just say, I don't care, it's how you get used to it? That's one thing I'll find out once I get to work with this knife more. So far, I do like the knife. I'm not sorry I bought it. I hope I will like it even more. and that it just won't end up being a toolbox knife. Just, you know, in some place where I would say, I'm not going to put my Victorinox there, so I'll just throw in the Wenger. I actually hope I'm going to like it, and I think I will, because for me, a bigger blade means a better blade, quite frankly. So I hope you liked the video. Maybe it gave somebody some information, maybe it raised a few question marks to you, and I would really appreciate it if you would comment on those. And as always, guys, see you next time, and I wish you all a great day.